Namaste, everyone. I hope I am audible and visible. Just 1 second. Let me check. Yes. Once again, welcome to Vitality Wisdom Hub. And in today's session, I will be talking about something for the busy working professionals. So, if you are someone in whatever sector, whether you're an IT professional, a coach, a healer, someone who spends the time being busy and being preoccupied with work that you do, and you know that deep inside your mind is screaming for some rest, for some healing, for some space to connect with your truest self, then this live session is going to be for you. Now, my name is Dr. Deb, and I am a PhD data scientist turned full-time Vedic healer and holistic health coach, in particular holistic vitality and ikigai realignment coach. I am the founder of the Vitality Wisdom Hub, thriving holistic health and wellness coaching community as well. So once again, super evening, super morning from whichever part of the world you are tuning in. See, again, like I said before just now, that if you are constantly busy, constantly thinking, constantly doing, constantly pushing harder, moving from one task to another, but somewhere deep within, again, you feel that hollow space, and you are questioning about the purpose of your life, and your nervous system definitely needs some grounding, healing, and your soul needs a reconnection with its truest sense, with what it is. So then this live session is for you. Today I want to speak to you about something which is incredibly powerful, deeply transformative, and yet beautiful in your practical life. So what this I am talking about is what I'm talking about here is about mantra yoga. So how many of you here have actually heard of this phrase, mantra yoga? What does it mean? Basically, to attain the state of yoga, to walk the path of yoga using sound, using sonic vibrations, which have certain meanings and which are certain kind of words, right? Which we call the mantras. Not as a ritual, not as something abstract, and also not something only reserved for monks, saints, or people sitting in the caves in the Himalayas. Definitely not. Like I said, I am here for all the busy professionals who are, especially in their early and mid-career profession, who are living the life as if they are getting carried away with what they are busy with, but not able to really taste the sense of life in its truest sense of the term, beyond these material things, beyond these day-to-day activities that they are keeping themselves busy in, right? So mantra yoga, I want to present this as a living, practical, grounded tool for busy professionals. So for people like you and me, not for monks, not for only just saints and only like people who you kind of feel distant from, right, in our day-to-day life. So this tool, mantra yoga tool, will be a living, practical, grounded tool for busy professionals in the modern world, living in the modern world, dealing with deadlines, responsibilities, stress, emotional overload, inner confusion, and the constant pull on our energy. And this is exactly why I am coming live today, because I just want to break the news right away, the breaking news here, before we dive deep into some of the details of it. Because on Saturday, the 11th of April at 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Time, I am conducting a very special 2-hour live workshop on mantra yoga for busy professionals. So this will be live, and I want to tell you why I am doing this workshop. Who is it for? What will you receive from it? And why this may be the one of the most important inner investments of 90 minutes or 2 hours that you will be doing to make yourself, for yourself in this season. Why this is going to be the most needed thing of this hour for you who are doing a lot, pushing harder, but who also needs to take care of themselves. Yes. So I want to first talk about the problem. The problem is the awareness. How many of you realize that, and please be honest with it. When I am asking the questions, please type in the chat in a very honest way. Today, how many of you feel like you are not living the life fully, with full vitality, with full energy, with full vigor, with full aliveness within you? You are just passing on the days in a way where you feel like you are getting carried away by the swing of the day. How many of you here can connect to this? Please type in the chat, me. And please be honest about this, because otherwise, if you are not being honest, you cannot receive the maximum benefit from what I'm going to be sharing here, right? So today, many people are not physically collapsing first. They are energetically leaking first. You know what I mean? Physically, you might be having some energy here and there, but energetically, you are just done. You are drained. So you wake up tired, you are functioning but not flourishing quite. You are achieving, but you are not feeling aligned to what you really want to do. You are outwardly productive, but inwardly really fragmented. If this is you, and that's okay. And that's why I am here as a holistic vitality and Ikigai realignment coach to share this really exciting thing I'm going to share. So stay tuned. This truly is for the busy professionals like you and me, right? Because the modern professional life, what it does is it trains us to improve our calendar, to improve our income, to improve our efficiency, our performance in whichever metric you can think of it to be. But it rarely teaches us how to improve the quality of our inner state. How many of you agree with that, what I just said? In modern life, whether you are in any job or in the schools, for sure, colleges, how many of the schools and colleges in modern life teaches us how to be really harnessing the prana, the chi inside of us? How many of us? How many of those schools do that? No. How many of the workplaces give importance in how you align with your energy first than your performance, your key objectives and key results? Almost none. When the inner state is disturbed, everything gets affected. You have to understand this. Yes, your clarity gets affected. Your emotional stability gets affected. Your sleep gets affected. Your breath gets affected. Your relationships get affected. Your focus gets affected. And even if you are extremely successful, you may still spiritually at the core, you may feel like you are dry, mentally noisy, and energetically depleted. Now, what do most people do when this happens? When this kind of realization of hollowness, when this kind of realization of emptiness happens within us, what do most people do? Please type in the chat box. What would you do when you are going through this situation? Probably looking for more stimulation, more scrolling, more entertainment, more caffeine, more distraction, or sometimes even more productivity hacks. But the real question is not how do I do more? The real question is how do I return back to my center? That's the real question. And that is where mantra yoga becomes so relevant. Now I want to reframe the concept of mantra here. You see, mantra is not just sound. It is not merely what you repeat. It is not chanting for the sake of just chanting. It is not definitely not associated to only one kind of belief systems or faith or whatnot. In the Vedic tradition, mantra is a precise technology of consciousness. It's basically a tool to stabilize your mind, to anchor your mind. A mantra can influence the mind. It can regulate the breath. It can organize your attention. It can purify your inner noise. What goes on in between the ears. It can anchor your awareness. It can redirect your emotion, and it can elevate the quality of inner vibration. Do you agree? Each one of us, we have our inner vibrations. Have you seen that you go to somewhere and you feel like, I don't want to be in the vicinity of that person? How many of you have realized that happens for you? Right? What is happening is the inner vibration that you vibrate in, that is not conducive for attracting people around you, right? It's dispelling, and people sense it. We have this God-gifted quality. We sense that what kind of auric, what kind of pranic vibrations we are carrying with us, right? This is why mantra has survived for thousands of years, because it works not only at a spiritual level but also as a deeply practical human level. What I mean by is, when used correctly, the mantras, it can help you become more centered in the middle of chaos, more grounded in the middle of uncertainty, more focused in the middle of distractions, more inwardly connected even in the middle of highly demanding life that I'm sure that you are going through right now. And this is why I say this very clearly. Mantra yoga is not an escape from life. No, it's not. It is a way to strengthen your presence within your life. Yeah. I repeat, mantra yoga is not an escape from life. It's a tool to strengthen your presence within the life. Let that sink in. Yeah, it's not running away from responsibilities. It is preparing your system to hold responsibilities with greater steadiness, grace, and consciousness. Now, let me, in the next part, get into why this workshop. Now, you may ask, Dr. Deb, why this workshop? Why now? Why are you doing this? Because I genuinely feel, as a holistic vitality and ikigai realignment coach, as a holistic healer, I genuinely feel that many sincere people are ready, and you can be the one who is listening to it right now, live or maybe recorded. People, they know that they are tired of superficial solutions. They are tired of quick motivations like Instagram reel kind of motivation, which happens here and there. You listen to the 30 seconds and 45 seconds, gets a burst, and you make that next reel and it's gone. They are tired of quick motivation that disappears within 24 hours. They are tired of feeling disconnected from themselves. They are ready for something deeper, something authentic, something rooted, something sacred, but also very practical, doable. This workshop has been designed especially for people who want to understand what mantra yoga really is, why it works, how it affects the mind, breath, energy, and consciousness, how to begin integrating it in a busy modern life, how to do this without confusion, intimidation, or overwhelm. Because for many people I know, I have been sharing and teaching this by God's grace for quite some time now, and I have seen that many people, they feel that mantra, to them mantra feels attractive but also mysterious. They feel like it's not something that we can attain, it's something beyond our capacity, right? They feel drawn to it, but they do not know where to begin. Or they have tried chanting before, but without understanding why or what. Or they might be wondering, am I doing it right? How often should I do it? Will this really help me? Is this relevant for my kind of lifestyle that I'm doing? All these questions that instead of encouraging them, that bogs them down and separates them from this powerful tool. This workshop is meant to answer those questions with clarity and with lived experience. Let me also tell you who this workshop is specially for. This workshop is for you if you are a busy professional with a lot going on your plate. You want a deeper way to manage your inner world. You want more peace, but not by becoming passive. Yeah. You want more focus, but not by forcing your nervous system anymore. Enough of that already going on. You want more spiritual depth, but in a way that feels relatable, that feels that it suits in your life right now. You may be a working professional, entrepreneur, leader, educator, healer, coach, creator, student, homemaker, or just someone simply navigating a lot mentally and emotionally. If you have been feeling mentally cluttered, emotionally stretched, spiritually disconnected, energetically inconsistent, or inwardly called toward a more sacred and centered life, then this workshop is going to be for you. Stay until the end. I have some special parts for all those people who stay until the end for a limited amount of time and for a limited number of people. And let me say something important. I'm looking at my notes, what I wanted to share with you. You do not need to be an expert in Sanskrit, definitely not, for this mantra yoga workshop. You do not need to have years of meditation experience. You do not need to already be spiritual enough. None of that. You simply need openness, sincerity, and willingness. You simply need openness, sincerity, and willingness. That is enough. In this 2-hour workshop, You might be thinking, what's in it for me? Let me explain to you. I will not just give you information, because see, I am a coach and I believe in implementation than information, right? More implementation than information. So I want to give you transmission, clarity, and real direction. Transmission in the sense, the sonic transmission, where we will take up certain words as our practice and give you clarity about what we are practicing, and the direction how you can take it and implement it in your own life. So when you leave the workshop, this 90 to 120-minute workshop, you do not just feel inspired for just one evening. You will feel something meaningful that has shifted within you in a way that you understand, and that you understand this inner practice. How many of you have taken up some practice before and it has just vanished? It has stayed with you for maybe a few hours, 1 day, 7 days, 2 weeks, and then it's gone. How many of you can relate to that? Not this time. You will live with a clearer understanding of mantra, a clearer relationship with sacred sound, a clearer vision of how this can fit into your own life as of now, and ideally a deeper desire to move forward from scattered living to more conscious living. Yes, am I making sense? Please type MS in the comment box, because that is what this is really about. Not just chanting words, but becoming a different quality of human being from the inside out. Yes. What does it mean? More centered, more awake, more sattvic, more aligned, more intentional, more vibrant, more vital, more infused with prana, more energetic, more alive with life. Because when your inner state changes, your outer life changes differently automatically. Do you agree? How many of you agree to that, what I just said? When your inner state changes, your outer life changes differently. You think differently, you respond differently, you decide differently, you lead differently, you work differently, you relate differently, not only to yourself but also with others. Mantra yoga can become part of that inner reorganization. Yes, and that is super powerful. That is the need of the hour. I also want to, say this from my own heart. Over the years, as someone deeply immersed in both structured analytical training, I am a PhD trained data scientist myself, now full time a holistic health and wellness coach. See, I have immersed in both structured analytical thinking when you live in your head, and also the timeless ancient Vedic wisdom based inner work, which by the way I'm doing full time right now. I have increasingly seen that the human being does not heal merely through information. How many of you can relate to that? Just by information, it does not work for our personal healing. Yes, the human being heals through right kind of alignment. Yes, and mantra is one of the great tools of alignment. Alignment of what? Alignment of mind, breath, energy, intention, consciousness, and of course vibrations. How many of you agree that everything in this universe is vibration? Even now I am speaking. What is this? This is vibration, sonic vibration, sounds. You are making sense of it, right? Everything is vibrations. So this is why I care so deeply about this subject. Now, this is another reason why I am not presenting this workshop as just another event. For me, this is an invitation right now, as I am inviting you. And please stay tuned until the end. I have a special perk, special gift for those who stay until the end. An invitation to what? Invitation to pause. We are always in a go mode. So pause. Invitation to reconnect. Invitation to enter into more sacred relationship with your own life. Yes. And if this resonates with you, I would truly love to welcome you in. And by the way, if whatever I said right now, if that is not aligning with you, please feel free to leave the call. Please feel free to leave this session. I don't want you to be part of this, because this is only for the sincerely committed people who are aligning to what I just shared. So once again, I am hosting a special live 2-hour mantra yoga workshop for busy professionals. When is it happening? It is happening on Saturday, 11th April, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which will be 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Time. If this speaks to you, do not ignore that inner nudge. If this is the right time, this is the opportunity. And guys, I don't do this very often. Once in a while, this will be a live workshop. So if this speaks to you, register and join us live. How do you register? You register by clicking on the link I posted in the description of this video, in the live video, you go to the description, you will see a link. Click on that and register using the correct link. If you are from within India or from outside India, choose the appropriate link and register and save your spot right now, because I will close this after a certain number is filled. It's very I would say handpicked people who are seriously committed, handpicked people in the sense who really connect to this what I'm sharing. Only those people are allowed to let in. So please save your spot using the link in the description, and I will be also posting the link in the comments of this video after it is posted, recorded. So I would like to cordially invite you to give yourself these 2 hours, because sometimes one meaningful session can do more than months of passive consuming. You go from one YouTube video to the other, and you know that this YouTube video is with you forever. So you just don't pay attention, you just don't pay value for this. But this one will be live for 90 minutes to 2 hours. So all you need is the right doorway for you to step in. This workshop may be that doorway for you. Yes. So if you want to join, check the registration details in the description of this video. Please check the link. All you have to do is to click on the link, or you can post a comment with your contact details. You don't need to, because the link is already posted in the description. I will also post the link as a pinned comment after this video is posted. Click on the link, and if you want to join, check the description, check the details in the link description. Everything is provided. And if you know someone in your circle who is brilliant, sincere, hardworking, but stressed, scattered, overwhelmed, or spiritually disconnected, please send this video to them as well. Send the registration link that I have posted in the description. Copy that link and send it to them in WhatsApp or Facebook or Instagram message, because you are extending your helping hand to those who might benefit from this offering. Invite them, because this workshop is not just for people who are into spirituality. It is for people who want to live life with greater clarity, energy, purpose, and peace. Yes. So I just want to say thank you for joining me today. And I promised you that for those of you who are listening to me until the end, I have something special for you. Only for the first 25 users. How many? Only for the first 25 users, I have created an exclusive coupon code called 10 Mantra Yoga. 10 Mantra Yoga. It's also posted in the description. Use that coupon code in the checkout to get a flat 10% discount, just because you were present here, just because you are listening to this video, you gave me your time. So I wanted to honor that time by giving you this 10% offer just to apply. Note that it will be only active for the first 25 users. After that, it will automatically close and inactivate. So thank you so much for joining me in this live today. I'm genuinely excited about this workshop coming up, and I am looking forward to share this sacred and practical space with you. Let's not just wait for burnout to force us inward. Why would you wait? Let's go inward consciously. You make it a conscious choice, not something that you do being forced by the situation, conditioned by your life. Let us learn to work with sound, awareness, breath, sacred rhythm, and intention in a way that supports modern life beautifully. And once again, I would love to see you there live, Saturday, 11th April, 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time, which is 9:30 a.m. US Eastern Time. Join me for this very special, exclusive 2-hour Mantra Yoga workshop for busy professionals. I really want to support you, especially for those of you who know you need it, who know that your nervous system is calling for this support. And it's been a while that you have been ignoring this. Not anymore. Not anymore. You have this opportunity. You grab this opportunity. Limited spots. Click on the link in the registration. Enroll for it. Apply the 10% coupon code. Only if you are within the first 25 users. Apply that coupon code. Get in. And I can't wait to take your journey forward from there on. Thank you so much. Take care. And I will see you inside the workshop. Namaste.